And an Uber cab driver was arrested in South Kolkata on Tuesday night for allegedly misbehaving with a woman passenger. The victim was on her way to her relative's place, during which she claims the driver abused and threatened her when she protested a random change of route. The driver was arrested after the victim filed a complaint. He will be produced in court shortly. Well, the Braveheart, who's a journalist, was on her way to her relative's place in the Survey Park area, and as per her complaint, the driver had abused her, threatened her after she protested against a random change of route. She called the police and the driver was arrested. Now, the Braveheart says that the driver has shown no remorse, had not apologized, and she says it's imperative to fight back and ensure offenders are brought to book. The driver is scheduled to be produced in court in a short while from now. He's been charged and booked under sections 504, 506 and 509 of the Indian Penal Code. Tamal Saha joins us with more details. Yes, Tamal.
Well, that's right. This woman had lodged a complaint very late in the evening yesterday after she said that she had felt threatened, intimidated after being abused by this errand driver of Uber cab. She had lodged a complaint because she said after had taken the cab driver tried to change the cab route and the direction for almost thrice, and that's what she had protested. After protesting, she was vehemently abused by this cab driver, and she thought of bringing him to book. She pressed the emergency tab on the Uber app, and the police had responded within 15 minutes. She remained seated inside the cab, and thus how the driver, who has now been identified as Qurban, he was taken to task. He will be produced before the court shortly. Police have booked him under section 504, 506 and 509. But the woman is saying, who is also a journalist by profession, she's saying that it's important to take to these people to task to set the right precedent, because this is not the first time such an incident has happened to her or to her friends. Such things keep happening in the streets of Kolkata, but never people bother to lodge a complaint. But she has, and she's also happy with the response she has got from the police. But at the same time, she has also complained about the response which she has received from Uber. She is also complaining about the callousness on part of Uber as a service provider in not doing proper background study of these drivers who are entrusted with just not the service, also with the personal safety of passengers.
Thanks for that update, Tamal. Let's also take a listen to the Braveheart. She's spoken to Times Now.
I boarded an Uber cab from near my office on Camac Street, and my destination was somewhere in South Calcutta, in Santoshpur area. So I asked this person to take a certain route. So till a certain point of time, it was like fine, we traveled fine, and there was no problem. When suddenly from the route that I had asked him to take, he deviated and took a left turn. That is where the problem started. I asked him to stop and to take the right route. He started abusing me from there, using filthy language, but then I kept my cool till then. Further down, at the second point, again he deviated from the route that I asked him to take. Again he took the wrong route, and when I protested, because I was really feeling scared then, he started threatening me in languages like, अगर आप मर्द होते तो गाड़ी में अभी मजा चका देते, अगर आप मर्द होते तो ये करते, आपको गाड़ी में आप चुपचाप बैठे रहिए, दिखा देंगे आपको गाड़ी के अंदर क्या कर सकते हैं, etc., etc. On a third occasion also, he deviated from the route till I reached my destination, and that is where I thought I was really feeling unsafe, I was really feeling harassed, and I felt that this has to be taken forward. There was an emergency app which I pressed, and I was taken to the 100 police number. I called up 100, and it has been a phenomenal response from the police. The control room at Lal Bazaar took my call, and from there on they have been constantly with me, telling me facts like, don't get off the car, ma'am, please be seated in the car, so that is how we catch hold of the driver.
Was it ensuring enough?
Yes, it was. The police was very helpful. I got calls from Lal Bazaar, I got calls from the traffic police, from 2-3 local police stations, and they all assured me that the squad would be there in 10-15 minutes, which they came.